In the year of machine gun serenades, when angry men emptied their guns into the mouths of stars, I fell in love with the one and forever. We were the last of the Cold War children, born in the crater of the aftermath. We met in a church filled with broken hymns and snow, in a city of no dresses and pearls, in a city of boarded-up bread stores and paralyzed buses. We walked home together. He was a cypress pulpit. I was a quiet psalm. These words are the only photographs we took. On our first date, we took a walk through what had been the town's only zoo. The animals, long gone at the first premonition of war, had left behind empty cages, gaping frozen mouths, gossiping about exotic dinners cooked by the zookeeper's wife. Still, we stopped and read each inscription as if something alive was still roaming inside. He held my hand for the first time by the peacock cage, found a single feather caught in the wire, stuck it in my shy, hungry hair. In the background, machine gun serenades played in rotation like an obnoxious summer hit pop song. It made for terrible first date music. This is how we kissed. My purple fingers anchored in the trenches of his fists. He aimed for my chest with heavy artillery. He was met with no resistance. The brittle barricades of our lips collapsed as our bodies careened into an unconditional surrender, a changing of arms. On our second date, we did not leave my neighborhood. Between my father's curfew and martial law, it was mission impossible. So we sat on the crooked steps in front of my concrete apartment building, surrounded by walls scarred by greedy stray bullets, obscene graffiti, lazy man's piss, and political posters. This time, we kissed in broad daylight, a firing wall defiant, never minding the pack of stray dogs barking at each passing bicycle, or my father howling from the third-floor window because my neck was no longer willing to surrender to his chain, never minding the same machine gun serenade played by the same tone-deaf amateurs and the juvenile delinquent brothers of the third floor, tearing around the corner on a stolen army tank, chastened by the hordes of neighborhood kids with cultivated cruelty, banging on that wretched beast with rusty pipes and dull bayonets. We kissed, a firing wall defiant, until the last police patrol whistle quenched the light of 1,000 petrified windows, turned the street into forbidden air, and the tank into the carcass of a murdered dinosaur. On our third date, he brought me a suitcase. I gave him 2 passport pictures and a tin box with the money from the weapons factory job, 3 summers worth. He said Alabama, a porch to listen to silence. He said children. I said yes. In the year of the fallen angels, I fell in love with my husband. We were the last of the Cold War children, the sum of our reassembled parts. I was a threshold. He was a door. We have built ourselves with the leftover wood from Noah's Ark, and we have loved like an island, ignoring all borders.